Let me explain what models have these cabin air filters. Generally 1994 and 1995 models. These are the facelift models, the last 2 years of production of the W124. There may be some VIN splits, maybe late 93, or you may have a 93 that was registered in 94 and it may not have cabin air filters. But if you take a really good flashlight and you come in and you shine it right here, right in this corner, right through that vent screen, you'll be able to look down in there and you'll be able to see the slots in the filter. They may not be white because it may be real dirty, but you can look with a strong flashlight and you can tell right away, okay, this car does indeed have filters. So let me show you just briefly how you open this up, okay? It's very straightforward. And then we're gonna take a look and we're gonna see if these cabin air filters have been maintained. Primary access to replacing these filters is from the driver's side. You can work from this side, and in most cases you can get the filters in and out. You do not need to go over on this side unless you want to do some extra cleaning or you're having problems getting the filters in and out. But the first thing you want to do is just pull out this screen that sits right at the base. It just pulls straight out. And then you're going to peel back 3 seals. You're going to take this seal here along the bottom of the windshield, and we're going to peel it back like that, and I'll just tuck it under the hood. Now, you notice I have the hood in the straight upright position. It's much easier, by the way, to do this job when you move the hood straight up. If you don't know how to do this, I've got another video on YouTube on how to get the hood straight. We're going to pull this one off and put it over on that side, and then we're going to take this seal and pull it off and put it over there. Now you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws we're going to pull out. Well, as you can see, this isn't much of a surprise when I consider all the other cabin air filters I've looked at. I would say from the looks of these, you know, they haven't probably been changed in over 10 years. I don't think they're original because they don't have the Mercedes part number on them. But look at how dirty those are. Look at all that dust, both sides. That'll give you a clue. You know, a lot of times you'll have dirt and needles on this intake side, but on the back side, just look at how much junk is caught in all that filtration. So once again, if this isn't a good illustration of why you need to change your cabin air filters, I don't know what is. These filters can really only go in one way. They do have an arrow right here that says top, but you try to put these in upside down, I don't even think it's possible. Because you notice here there's this little lip that's notched there, and then this one has the same lip. These have to slide together like this. When they slide together and lock in, they basically form one filter. And notice the angle. See, they're angled like this. So you couldn't put them in upside down. I don't even know how you get these lips connected. But what you have to do is you have to get one in first. It doesn't matter which one. You know, you're going to have to make sure that the lip is down on the first one that you install. Just slide it in there and then get it in the slot, and then you're going to have to push it all the way up. Now this is a little tricky if you're not working from the other side. If you feel you need to open up this side to see what's going on over there, you can pull this screw out and pull this cover off here, but it's not necessary. You're just going to have to make sure that you push this and get it all the way up, okay? Then take the next filter. If it won't slide in, that means you haven't pushed this first filter in high enough. But if it slides in like this, you're going to slide it in like this, and then you're going to catch this notch on this top rail like that. See that? And then the other one will go slide in, and then they'll slide together. You can lift up a little bit to slide it all the way on. And then once it's in, reach in here and push down. Make sure it's fully seated. And then you take this tab right here and click that into place. So that's now locked into place. The filter's installed, and now everything goes back together. The covers, the seals in the reverse order of what you saw earlier in this video. What I've shown you here applies to any car with a cabin air filter, something you need to maintain, you need to be aware of. If you're a Mercedes owner, the first cabin air filter showed up in their production models in 1990 in the R129 convertible, and then in 1991 they showed up in the W140 chassis. So if you have a Mercedes older than 1990, you don't have to worry about cabin air filters, although it's really nice to have one of these, let me tell you. And if you have a W124 chassis, you know now how to find out if your car has these filters.